What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play right after these commercial breaks. Welcome back. Hopefully you enjoy that Obi Trice. Time to get this game started. Teammate offers a challenge. He wants you to not commit any errors over the next 3 games. Sound easy. Ouch. Wow. Kansas City is on a losing streak, boy. Holy turd. They lost their last 10 games. Two, 3, 3 to 6, 1 to 5.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Atlanta Braves. Kansas City enter having lost 14 in a row. They'll try to stave off number 15 right after this.
Yeah.
Luis Guevara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
ERA is
we're
not
going to look at a
bad.
guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA
110
just under
strikeouts.
3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks.
But we'll see what happens, because we have the tendency of losing against shitty teams. See, there we go. Kansas City put up 2 runs already. I don't know why this team have a tendency of losing against teams that's real bad.
With a bat in his hands this year, the average isn't pretty.
Well, it's only the first inning, so we can't say we lose, but
The
you're always giving up runs in the first
Gets
inning.
down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's
Guevara, I don't think Guevara has ever pitched and not give up runs in the first inning.
Of inning number 1. Ready now, Richard
Batting
time as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Richard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be
It's a
trouble.
gapper.
And this one will bounce into the wall. Santiago rounds the corner and is headed home.
Here's another
Just
look
like
at
that,
it
it's
right
tied
here as
up
he
with the
drives
gap
right
shot.
between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Stand-up triple. Had to put the brakes on.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Play ball.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter,
for the
Richard
Braves.
Primetime.
The
He
first
scored
baseman,
after tripling in his first
Primetime.
plate appearance. What's he got in store for
Oh,
us here?
wow.
Right there to glove
Right
it is
to the shortstop.
for the first out.
Play ball. 3.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Dilson Herrera. He'll
Leading
look
off
to
for the
light a
Royals.
spark under this
The second
lineup
baseman,
that hasn't found the
number
scoreboard
16.
since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for it's been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give a lot.
Your attention, please.
Digging in once again, Richard
Leading up for the
Primetime.
Braves, the first
pitch
baseman,
on its way.
Prime time.
The bouncer to the left side.
Damn, that sucked.
Throw beats him by half a step. He almost
The
beat
little
that out.
dribble shot. I hate those shots, man. I hate those hits. They suck.
Play ball. 4-4. Take the base.
Digging in now, Richard
Now batting.
Primetime.
The
And they're
first
runners
baseman,
in the corners now.
Richard.
Different pitcher.
Prime time.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ah,
Hit ball to second.
damn it.
Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up.
Man, when you hit a friggin' dirt ball there instead of hitting a fly ball. Win.
And this
Put up
evening's
7
ends at a
runs.
7-2 finish. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Gohara earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one.
The final
and sometimes
line
you just
for
need
our
to come
ball game
through
tonight.
when it matters
For the
most to be the
victorious
hero,
Atlanta
and he
Braves,
did just
7
that.
runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball at the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Atlanta Braves. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the bump for
Eduardo.
game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good
3. Take out. 3. Out. Out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Richard Primetime. He
for
comes
the
in today
Braves,
leading the National
the
League
first
in hitting
baseman,
this year.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up
Primetime.
there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Kearney has to roam straight back, but
No
he
power
has it
in
for
that.
the first
Those
out.
shots, man. I don't know what's
Hey
going
guys,
on.
take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get.
Ready for another chance? Richard
Ready to go
Primetime
for the
comes into
Braves.
this at-bat 0 for
The
1
first
in the
baseman,
ball game.
This game is
Richard.
rolling right along.
No
There's a
doubt.
swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Invisible skateboard.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be decided.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. He's out. That's ball 4.
Settling in now, Richard
Now batting.
Primetime. He
The
comes
first
in
baseman,
1 for 2 with that
Richard.
home run he hit earlier.
Right.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this
It's
guy's
a gap
good
shot.
baseball hitter. He got a bat.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a
With a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Striding in, Miguel
Oh,
Ferreira.
Miguel.
He
Next
flew
for
out in
Atlanta.
his last at-bat.
The
Oh,
third
for 1 to
baseman,
walk in the
Almost
second.
went
Yeah.
deep his last AB.
Let's
see what happens
Just missed
here.
it. With this guy's big power,
1-1
he's
counts.
feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Gets him to
1-2
swing the
counts.
pitch
I
down
think
and out of the
he's
zone.
getting on
1 and
his
2.
air.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run.
And we'll have to
Yep,
leave it
same
there.
pitch.
This is
Guy
strike
pitched the same
3,
pitch
and
twice,
that
and he
will
chased it
retire.
twice.
Run on 2 hits. So striding in, Cam Gallagher, 1 for 2. He
catcher,
grounded
number
out first
36.
time up and followed that with a
And
base hit.
Gallagher.
It into the air. And the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
Play ball.
Wasn't going to make it back to second base that time.
Trying to pick things up where
next
we
for
left
Atlanta.
off. Richard
The first baseman,
Primetime. He's got a homer
Richard
and a triple to this
Primetime.
point in the game. Hit hard down the line.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
Miguel Ferreira.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give
Walking
him a pass to
Miguel.
first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
And next will be Dansby
batter,
Swanson
number
digging
11.
in. And it looks like this
Shortstop,
could be a critical
Dansby.
at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook
Swanson.
shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Santiago on third. Prime time over at second. Ferreira is over at first with one away. Oh, and a comeback here. This could be big. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Braves lead this one 3-2. Into the box now. Richard
Now batting. The first baseman,
follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that on his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up. Maybe elevate something.
Challenge fail.
Interested to see
No,
how he
what?
approaches
That
this
was
next
an
inning.
error. What error did I commit?
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left
That's
field.
gone. That's a
It is
grand.
by the
Oh,
warning
son of a
track.
dickhead. It's at the
And here
wall.
comes the runner from third.
I thought that was a
And the
grand
runner scores
salami.
from third as they extend their lead. It's
Oof,
a 7-3
that
ball
sucks.
game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs. Any
He's out.
3-1. We took that.
it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules
well.
around here. They
What you
earn
gonna
And
do,
the
right?
St. Louis game ends 7-3. Atlanta came
The
through
final
late,
line
taking the
score.
At
lead.
least we didn't broke their friggin' losing streak. At least we continued their losing streak for them. Because I know our team have a tendency of always ending people's losing streak. Why, I don't know. Okay, what do I got to do for plate discipline? Not much.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
We're towards the bottom of the league in fielding percentage this season, boys. Let's tighten up our defense. That's not what you should be worrying about. You should be worrying about all the motherfuckers that keep striking out on the team. Andrew Heaney's pitching at 6-4. Oh, Freddie Santiago is on a cold streak.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Richard Primetime, the National League's leading hitter to this
How
point,
tall I
takes
am,
his
I could
swing.
just pound him on top of the head, like drive him in the ground like a steak and shit.
Jake Perea gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box, Richard Primetime. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Primetime.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of
I think
guys
it
that get to
started
enjoy the
better
All-Star break the way he
once
did. He was
I
swinging
stopped
such a
trying
hot
to
bat that
drive
first
and run
half to
with
find
a
himself
power
in
swing.
first place in
Drive
batting
and run
average.
within the three
What a great
first
start to the
pitches.
second half for him.
First three pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center.
It's a
And
gap
that is
shot.
down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And he's safe.
Challenge
So he picks up
completed.
another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Santiago, the runner at third. Primetime is over at second with one down in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Ferrer is good at fouling off balls, man. That's for sure.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
You can tell he wanted to
he
hold
did.
off, but he swings through the
Ferrer
inside
struck
pitch
out
anyway,
again.
and becomes out number
Welcome
2.
to the stream.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know, the man-hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the
I don't
answers
know
are
what
all
the
gonna
hell they're
come from
talking
him,
about.
and
They're
I think
picking
his
on the wrong
confidence is
person.
zapped right now.
I lead the
He
league
has
in
to
every
get out there,
fucking thing, so I don't see how am I struggling.
Maybe that confidence
Why are
will
they
come
trying
back.
to shit on Primetime, and
And
Primetime
next
is
will be
doing so
Dansby
good?
Swanson digging in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Making
Fastball
up
over
stories.
the outside, but in there for a strike.
Reporting
And set
false
up behind
news.
the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of
We
our
have false
umpiring
news
crew
in
in this one.
baseball.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some
Welcome
definite
to the stream.
confusion on the face of some hitters today.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy. If you do, smash the like button. And yeah, it would be really appreciated if you did hit the subscribe button as well.
As this is driven out to deep left center field.
Ooh, and that's gone. That Max Swanson.
So a 3-run shot to left center.
Dansby
Number
Swanson.
11 for him on the season. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on.
Ball 4, take the ball.
Stepping in for the Braves, Richard.
Now back.
My stats. Talking about I'm struggling. Speaking of the fucking clubhouse. Guys don't know what they're talking about.
Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down.
I thought he was going to catch it. That's why I stopped running.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Definitely hitting better since I stopped trying to use directional hits.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Not stealing, buddy. I saw the slide step. Are you going to slide step and pitch out? Gone.
He's running. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's
Yo, Fiera is getting on my nerves, man. That guy forever striking the fuck out.
4-1 lead.
It's crazy.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare
Heidi.
their bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They currently rank among the best in the league in runs scored and team OPS. And talking with one of the pitchers on the team earlier, he said,
Alan Hansen the next to bat.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Things not looking very
The
good so
second
far in
baseman,
this one, but we're still in the
Alan
middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Let's play ball. Ladies and gentlemen,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Primetime. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this.
No doubt. It's a no doubter.
And deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 54 thus far, and it's now 5-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. And
450 feet. Damn, that's the longest I ever hit. 454 feet. They're trying to rob me. 111 miles an hour.
Stepping up now, Richard Primetime.
3-for-3, a home run, a double, and a single. All I need is a fucking triple to complete the cycle.
That's why this guy's
Just gotta get a gapper. If I get something in the gap,
You put a good guy out on the mound, he
it'll be
finds a way to
good.
work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5.
That one I didn't mean to swing at that fucking ball.
Bader will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
Dunn got away from me.
Making his way to the plate,
Now batting.
Richard Primetime,
baseman.
and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
What?
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a
Listen,
stroll out
coach,
the mound, and with
stay
the
your
pitcher
ass
this young,
in the
just wanna
dugout.
Let him know that he's out there for
It's
a
the
reason,
top of the
as
ninth.
to trust what got him
Most
here
likely
is
you
good
ain't gonna
enough to
win
get him
this
through
one.
this.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Miguel
Now
Ferreira.
batting.
He'll swing
Third
it from
baseman.
the left side right here.
Miguel.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he
Ferreira.
definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come
Threw it right past him. A
fucking
swing and a miss
Ferreira,
at the gas,
man.
And that ends the inning.
If this guy's on the team
Braves will
fucking
settle
next
for
year,
just
I'm
the
not
one.
playing.
2, 3, and 4 set to kick off
I'm
the
sitting
bottom of the
out.
ninth. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies
He's forever
4.
sucking ass.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Atlanta Braves put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Andrew Heaney earns win number 7 on the season. Jesse Biddle closes the door for the save, number 38. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious
Two-time
Atlanta
boost
Braves,
fielding.
7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Got my fielding as high as possible, even though I don't feel that
From
much.
the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park
Yeah,
in
Philly's not too
Philadelphia.
bad.
Tonight,
Yeah,
it's an
16-44.
NL Eastern
We're
Division
65 and
showdown
40.
between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies.
Uh-oh, there we go.
Division rivals do
Prime
battle.
time is on the
Next.
cover. Prime time is so
Anderson is
dominant
ready
they
to
show
go
him by
as he's on
himself
the
because
mound
no
for
one
the
can
Phils.
compare with
Dan
him.
Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy.
Digging in, Richard Primetime. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in
54
batting
home runs,
across half of the
129
season.
RBI, 423 batting average.
To get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a
I
hot bat
skipped
that
it.
first
That's
half
why I
to find
enjoyed it.
himself in first place in batting average.
Ugh, damn, that
What
one's
a
in the
great
dirt.
start to the second half for
It's
him.
in the
The
dirt.
first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard
Now batting.
Primetime.
Traveling
Taking on
around.
top of
Yeah,
one
go
and
for
was a
this
ground
one.
out victim
Run
last
within.
time.
Yeah, I
the
understand
first 3
that, Matty,
pitches.
but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what.
It's
Run.
through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So he picks up
Challenge
the first of the
completed.
game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy
Now
when he
batting.
walks in the clubhouse
The third
door,
baseman.
you know exactly what you're getting from him.
2-1. Primetime leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Get that one back in with the
Frustrating
quickness.
as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
1-2.
Come on, Swanson. Don't you strike out.
Have any chance in this one.
Fiera got on
Set their sights
base.
a
You
little
can
lower.
do it too.
You cannot expect to get the barrel
Don't
of the
pick up
bat
where
with that
he
baseball.
leaves off.
That is entirely too high.
Stand up. To second. Reined in. Throw on to first. Gets him in the
They hit it, but
Braves will settle.
fortunately he hit it to the second baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody
Leading up
Bellinger.
for the
They'll start
Phillies,
things out here in the home
the
first
fifth,
baseman,
and it's been tough sledding
Cody
for this lineup through the first half of the
Bellinger.
game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum
Foul
going
ball.
to the plate so far in this one, Matt.
It's the fat ball.
Digging in, Richard
Leading off with the
Primetime.
Braves,
He singled his
the
last
first baseman.
time up.
Yeah, Matty,
Right
pressure's
side.
off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he
Hit
gets
it
to get
right
back
to
into
him.
his zone,
Right
work
to
on his
him.
craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able.
Stepping in, Richard
Now
Primetime.
batting,
2 outs
the
and
first
2
baseman,
runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a high
foul
deep
ball.
drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it.
There we go.
Now,
That's a big hit.
is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
It's a no-doubter. 3-run home run. Number 55.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 55 on the campaign. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well,
It's
he hit
a
a homer
towering
last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make it.
Gotta make you pay. Feed to the Phillies. 5-1.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate
The
it when
final
it
line
comes.
score for our
Tonight's
ball
game
game
comes
tonight.
to an end.
For the
5-1,
victorious
the
Atlanta
final
Braves,
score.
5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia. Estevan Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see.
Digging in, Richard Primetime. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place.
No doubt.
Meanwhile,
It's another one.
deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 56 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
His catch catching the
Well,
big
if I was the
one.
manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Riding in once again, Richard Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've
That
been
one I
shut
just
down other
missed
than
it.
that.
Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Bryce.
Let's play ball. 3.
Standing in, Richard
Up next for
Primetime.
Atlanta.
He flew out
The
in his
first
last
baseman.
at-bat.
Almost,
Richard
Matty. Almost went
Primetime.
deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy,
It's on the ground.
He's feeling pretty good at the dish.
Yeah, just
We'll
out
let
in
him
front
try
of
and
it.
Get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Play ball. Take out.
Ready once again, Richard
batting.
Primetime.
The first
He got on
baseman.
top of one and was a
Richard
ground down victim last time.
Primetime.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the
There
same
you go.
result
That's
as his last
damn. That
at-bat
shit ain't go
right here.
nowhere.
The double play
That
is in order.
suck.
Anything on the ground.
That looked like a
this
nice hit.
defense is,
Well, it was
they
a
can
nice hit.
certainly
The
roll
ball
to it.
just didn't
Well,
travel
he hit that
anywhere.
ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half.
It
So
was late on that
overall,
swing too.
Digging in now for Philadelphia,
Now batting.
Brian Anderson.
The
He
third
singled
baseman.
his last time up.
Brian
A one pitch on its
Anderson.
way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Mr. Anderson.
3.
Your attention, please. The center fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Ground to third.
Oh, he got
Through
through
for
shit.
a hit.
Let's play ball.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt,
That's
you're doing
funny.
something right. Great team effort.
5-2 the final today. Atlanta took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani earns his team leading 11th
Oh,
win.
yeah, Shohei
Esteban
Ohtani.
The final line
Santana
score for
was
Whenever
on
he
the board
pitches
for
is a
4
good-
innings as he takes
For
the
the
loss.
Good
victorious
start for
Atlanta
us.
Braves.
Earns the
5
save
runs
out
on
of the
9
bullpen,
hits,
is
2 errors.
39th
They
in the
left
campaign.
14 runners
So that
on
just
base.
about does it for Mark DeRosa.
Braves. Lightning Rod. It's taking so long for a Lightning Rod to get to level 3. I mean, probably gonna take forever just to get to level 4. Shoot. Freddy Santiago is right behind me.
Time now
He's
for
chasing
baseball
me for
on the show.
the
We're
batting
live at
title.
Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. We've got an NL East
Ooh,
contest
Washington.
tonight between the Atlanta Braves.
Washington.
and
You know what? The
Washington
funny thing is,
Nationals.
Washington is a team that we always
The
lose to
National
as
League's
well,
leading hitter
even
to
though
this
they're doing
point,
that
Texas
bad.
Swings. Next.
But not today.
Parker Bridwell, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this
9-9,
guy is handling
4.76
right-handed
ERA.
Right-handers coming into this game are
His
hitting
whip is not
under
bad. His
250 against
whip
this
is a
guy, so
1.29.
he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the
Batting
batter's
third.
Coming
And
to the
actually,
plate
and
now,
this time they have
Richard
Acuna batting cleanup. Because last time they had fucking Vieira batting cleaned up. That was a disaster.
Prime time.
Yeah, there's probably
Advance runner with a ball hit over the infield.
The way he did, he was swinging such a hot
Power
bat that
swing
first half to find himself in
to
first
driving
place
a
in
run. I
batting
haven't tried
average.
that in a while.
What a great start to the second half for him.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul
Laid on
ball.
that curve
So
ball.
guys, these Nationals, as
Hit
they
the
enter
curve
play here
ball.
tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty.
Hangs on him a bit that time.
There
as
we
it's
go.
belted out toward deep center
Oh,
field.
that's some bullshit. Wow, you can you believe that's a power swing and that shit only went like to 1 in track?
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
What's up, Martin?
This team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's...
Into the box now.
Now
Richard
batting,
Primetime.
the first baseman, Richard Prime time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ricker's
late.
under it, and he
Way
brings it
too
in
late.
for the second out of the inning.
Play ball. Heat thing. Out.
Ran down.
And now for Washington, Demetrius
Now
McKinley.
batting,
He got called
the
out
center
on strikes
fielder,
his last time through.
Demetrius.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of
McKinley.
his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this.
That's up.
Has to put the ball in play.
Here's a high pop-up. Primetime is under it. 2 gone.
Man, throw it to the catcher. I know what he's doing. Catcher, throw it to the pitcher, I mean.
Let's play ball. Heat out.
I don't know what he's doing.
So stepping in, Richard Primetime. He flew out in his last
first baseman.
at-bat.
Almost,
Right
Matty.
side.
Almost went deep his last 8.
There we go. That's a fucking drive right there. That's out of here. That one was a hanger.
Off the inning.
That was a hanger.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 57 thus far. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Wow,
catch
talk
you a
about
big
a guy
fish.
getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Out. He's safe.
So digging in now, Richard Primetime.
The first base.
In the last
Driving
at-bat,
around.
he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch.
No
He
contact
didn't
swing.
really crush it, but he certainly hit
Power
it well
swing
enough
sucks
to
ass.
drive it out of
Imagine
the
how
ballpark.
contact swing is. Oh, well, I guess I don't have to swing at all because they're just going to intentionally walk me.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Ronald
Now
Acuna.
that
He's working on a
left field.
1-for-3 thus far.
Acuna Jr.
I don't know why they make headsets where
And he misses 2-1.
freaking
Boy, he better
microphone
get it
is
back
always
together
on the
here
left
quick,
side.
because
I
he's got two
want
guys
a
out already.
microphone on
He's starting
my
to lose
right
location
side.
of
I
that
like the
strike
right
zone.
side
He's got
better.
to throw a strike right here.
More comfortable for me.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the
Come
inning.
on, Acuna. And me choking right now.
Stepping in, Richard
Now back.
Primetime.
The first baseman, Richard Primetime.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a
No
big
doubt.
swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone
Yeah.
as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty
No
V,
doubt the
D-Row,
bat
I
flip
don't know
on
what
deck.
you think, but this is like crazy.
Three. Yeah.
You could just see that the confidence
Kuhara
is
got
radiating
another
off
win.
of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
I hope
Tonight's
not.
game
Nobody can
comes
keep
to an end.
this winning
5-1
streak going.
the final score.
And
Atlanta
Washington
get
is a
the
team
win on
that
the heels
we
of
need to
4
beat.
The
home
final
runs.
line
We
score
always
for our
Release
ball
from
game.
losing to
Earns
them, and
his
they are
For the victorious
terrible.
Atlanta Braves,
So that's
5
a wrap
runs
here
on
tonight.
11 hits.
For Mark
No
DeRosa, Dan
errors. They
Plezak,
left
and
12
Heidi
men
Watney,
on
this is
base.
Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Atlanta Braves and Eric Fetty, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Don't want to take that as it's an easy win because it's probably not going to be. Because most of the time that I think that we end up losing the game, I think this is a shitty pitcher. He might have a good day that
Yeah,
day.
there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half.
Ooh, he missed it. Good shit. Too early on that swing, but he misplayed it.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're
Yeah, that's
making
the first that
fully
they're
aware
talking about it.
who's
His
hot,
that
who's
ball
not.
was like
Trust
right
me,
on the
they
tip
knew
of the
that he
bat.
had an
It was
11-game
way
hitting
too
streak.
early on
That
that
After
swing.
that knock, it's
The
an
third
even
baseman,
dozen.
Miguel.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Ferreira.
Miguel Ferreira. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Hold it right here.
This one gets away.
Oh, shit.
And
Damn it, I fucked up. I thought he was coming back, so I went back.
Hey, ball. He's out.
stepping up to the plate, Leo
Batting
Cabrera.
second.
He'll get to take
The
his
second
first
baseman.
cuts here.
Leo Cabrera.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats.
Next time it should be a line shot to first base and the tag for the double play. That was my best double play yet.
Striding into the box, Richard
Leading off with the play.
Primetime. He'll lead things
The
off
first
here in
baseman.
this one-run
Primetime.
contest. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ugh. Glitched. It glitched. Swing on time for a hit. Swing on time for a double or better. Either way, this is going to be a losing situation. And chances of me swinging on time.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will
Oh,
get there.
damn,
Make
he
the
caught
running
it.
catch
Wow.
as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
No shit. It's like a part of this game. It's normal for the ball to hang up that long.
He's out.
It's called anti-gravity balls.
Ready for another shot now.
Now
Richard
batting. The
Primetime.
first
He
baseman.
flew out in his last
Richard
at-bat.
Primetime.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Hey,
Does
hit
this
the
guy
wall
ever
and
look
slow
bad
down.
to pitch?
Otherwise, it would
I mean,
end
really
up all the
doesn't.
way to the
Fighting
back
for
wall.
a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily.
If they hit that
It's
side
gonna be
wall
a
and
fight
slow
to the
down,
finish right here.
would have been
Now
further.
batting.
Probably could have
The first
stretched it to a
baseman.
triple.
Miguel Ferreira.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine.
Rattle his brain.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch on the backhand. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. Wrong shit.
Now in the box, Richard Primetime.
Now
Despite the
batting.
matchup
The
against
first
some
baseman.
typically
Kinda hot
formidable
today.
pitching, he has already turned in a
Primetime.
multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the map.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit.
Grounder hitting a lot more grounders too.
As everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one.
Hitting a lot more grounders in this game.
And case in point, while he's one of the best bats in the business, as he's aboard for the third time today.
Oh, now we gotta depend on Miguel. Jeez, come on, Miguel. At least just get a sac fly. Take a sac fly.
And fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
You know? Bases loaded. Sac fly isn't so bad. But just don't fucking strike out.
Big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And that misses.
He walked them, so he walked the bases and run in. At least that's a good thing. We don't have to worry about Fiera striking out, because he's good at that.
I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again.
Come on, Bruce. Bruce is 0 for 3.
Up next for Atlanta.
Not doing good today.
Catcher Bruce Maxwell.
Come on, Bruce.
Maxwell.
Get the sac fly, Bruce. Sac fly.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Come on, that shit was straight down the fucking middle. Hit that ball.
Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 2-2 pitch.
Eyes light up when I get something below the belt as well.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-2 pitch. A diving effort. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score.
Good shit, he knocked it down, but at least he knocked it down. At least the ball scooted away from him, so that's a good thing.
Off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Please.
Wander Suero
Now
is called upon to pitch, really needing a
Wander.
double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
We need a...
Suero.
Come on, Johnson.
Prime time at third. Ferreira on second. Maxwell at first. 1 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
He's gonna walk in another run. Gonna come out the bullpen and walk in a run.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and
Yeah.
it misses. Ball
Come out the
four,
bullpen and
they
walk in a run. The wheels are coming off the wagon.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
4-4, take your base. He's out. Out.
Now at the plate, Richard Primetime.
Now
He's
batting,
got 3
the
hits,
first base,
including a double to this
Richard.
point.
Prime time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Hard on the ground is
how
short.
the hell did I miss that
And
one?
the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down
I
in
missed
order
that
go the
one.
Braves, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So the Nats lineup turns
Now
over,
batting,
and to the plate,
shortstop.
Trey Turner. He singled his last time up.
Turner.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. The second, this could be 2. There's There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Throws it back so slow to first.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row.
The final
They
line
say
score
to
for
never
our ball
question
game
the streak, and these
for the
guys
victorious
aren't.
Atlanta
They're just
Braves,
enjoying this
5
ride.
runs, 8 hits, 1 error, and 11.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park today. Jose Arena gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Stepping into the box, Richard Primetime got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Play ball.
Striding in now for the Nats, Jose Arena,
Batting
as
nuts.
he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jose Urena.
Brown down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. So coming to the plate, Richard Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Play ball. He's out. 3.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning.
batter,
and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. 3 innings. So striding in, Spencer Kieboom, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Kieboom.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And they put the tag on him going to first, but both runners move up on the play. And that will bring in Yandy
Third
Diaz.
baseman number 2.
Hit in 2 tries so
Yandy
He's trying to take
Diaz.
They're trying to end our winning streak.
Fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs. In now, Richard Primetime, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Robles is going to get back, and he'll put this one away.
Damn it, how deep is that wall out there?
First out.
3. Defense.
Your attention, please.
Our pitching is not doing good in this game.
Position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half
give
as
me a
he's
balance,
had, it
and
only
shit
takes
just
one
won't leave
pitch
the
over
yard.
hard to plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Okay, yeah, challenge him. Whoopsie-doo.
Now at the plate, Miguel Ferreira. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Miguel Ferreira.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Got me, you bitch.
6-4 the outcome today. The Nats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
got his win.
The final line here for our ball game this afternoon.
Records
For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base.
And our entire
Didn't
crew
do
on
so
that
good
excursion.
today.
You've been
Time at the
watching
ball.
MLB.
Usually he's a dependable pitcher, but he has a bad day today, I guess. Which we all have some of those. We all have a bad day here and there. Because I know when I play as Bulldog as a pitcher, some days, man, I'll get my ass handed to me. First inning, give up like 7 runs and be like, oh God, here we go again. So I understand. But on that note, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in another stream. Have a good night. Peace.